There is so much advice on the internet right now about how to be a creator. There's tips for how to organically show up online, ChatGPT prompts for making sure you never run out of content. And of course, there's nothing wrong with people sharing their wins, but I think as a creator, consuming all of this advice, all of this content, what it has done is that it's made me think too strategically about the content that I want to create, and it's taken away almost the fun and the freedom of just being a creator trying to discover what the heck I'm doing. But I will say the one thing that I feel like has really gotten me out of this kind of dull, empty rut or mind space is watching my old content. Be in my house. My house, guys. I'm a homeowner. I have been on YouTube since 2007, I believe. I started on YouTube as someone who was singing, and I played the ukulele, and then eventually that kind of, cascaded into something like vlogs, and it's almost like an online scrapbook. And because I haven't really worked on a video that I feel like I've felt super proud of in a long time, I have been feeling like, I don't know, I just started to feel like I just didn't really know what I was doing, or that the work that I was creating was not really that great. But then when I look at all these videos and I see just throughout the years the difference in the quality, the difference in the shots that I would take, it almost just impresses me, and it shows me like, hey, you've been doing this for a really long time and you know how to do it, and you have the ability and the power to continue to just create things, After watching those videos, I felt incredibly inspired, and just so much more inspired than I would have been scrolling on social media and trying to find the next best strategy for how to grow on YouTube. It was such a great reminder that I've just had all the tools that I needed to have in order to be inspired, in order to create things. And it was also a reminder of just how fun creating content can be. One of the videos that really stood out to me in my little archives is this birthday video vlog thing that I had created for my friend Hannah back in 2012. I believe that was our freshman year in high school. It's just so fun to watch that video and just, relive that moment, and just look back on that and just know that that was a time and space in our friendship that I was able to capture. It's just kind of like a nice little reminder of how precious our friendship is, how precious life is in general, and why I just love creating content and documenting life. I think there's so much power and beauty in being able to document our life. We live in a day and age where that is not only possible, it is so easy nowadays to just post anything that you want online, document your life, have a digital scrapbook. And I think it's really cool that through this medium of art, we are able to not just watch our memories again, but really just almost relive them. Not only can I look back on these moments and these memories that have helped shape me, but I can share that with future generations to come, with other people that may be going through the same thing, and also just kind of remind myself, this is where you were at and this is how far you've come. And I just think that's really powerful. If you focus too much on the goal and you don't take the time to appreciate the journey, the goal kind of comes up empty. It just doesn't feel as complete and as fulfilling. Take graduating, for example. When you walk across the stage, you get your diploma. It's not the actual graduation day that makes that day so special. It's knowing that you took 4 years of hard work into this diploma, into this piece of paper that at the end of the day means absolutely nothing. But if you think about the journey that it took to get there, just the hard work that it took to get there, how much change, how much growth you've had, how much you've learned, that's what makes that diploma so much more worth it. That's something that I'm trying to remember in this new chapter of me being a creator, in this new season of discovery of what I like to create and how I want to create things. If any of this resonated with you, I do invite you to please share something in the comments about your childhood, about your past self, where you did something really cool, or you created something that maybe at the time you thought was really cringy, but now you look back and you're like, hey, I'm really glad I I did that. Because like I said, for me, it's really those YouTube videos that I look back on now and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is so cringy. But at the end of the day, like, I'm really glad I made those, because then now I can kind of look back and rediscover myself in a different way, in a different lens, years and years later. It's really such a special and unique way of understanding who you are. And remember, the next time you ever fall into a creative rut and you feel overwhelmed by all of this information on Instagram telling you how to approach your content in a strategic way, I say just F it and just make the content anyway. Don't overthink it, just have fun and just enjoy the process of creating a little digital scrapbook. As always, thank you guys for watching this video, for allowing me to share my life with you, and I will see you in the next one.